Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be jumping into mystical agriculture. We're also going to be getting Industrial Foregoing set up, and we're going to be going on a little bit of an adventure. So, I hope you guys are ready. So today, a lot of you guys have been commenting that I need to get out and get a breath of fresh air in our world. And so, my plan is to actually go Blizz hunting. We are going to go Blizz hunting today, but that is after we get one other process started. And I think today we're going to finish up, hopefully wrapping things up and upgrading our farm a little bit and getting a few things going in our farm so it's not just useless right now. So we need to get back in our factorization room, and to do that we are going to start Industrial Foregoing. So to get started with Industrial Foregoing, we need a latex processing unit, which we're going to need a few of these actual machines. So I'm going to go ahead and make a few gears, and we're just going to go ahead and get the latex processing unit up and running. This thing should not be too hard to make, right? It's not difficult at all. So let me go ahead and make a couple of these machines. There we go. And the latex processing unit, bam. Iron gear. I know some of you guys have been saying, you know, less crafting, more adventuring. So that's what I'm going to try to achieve today, is a little bit less crafting. We still have to do some crafting. Of course, this is still Minecraft. You got to keep that in mind. And modded Minecraft just adds more things. So let's go ahead and also get a tree fluid extractor. This is another important part of getting into Industrial Foregoing. There's like literally a gate you have to pass through in order to get started with this mod. I'm going to go ahead and make, what, 4 of these? I think that's usually the number I always go with is 4. All right, so we're also going to need wood. So I'm going to grab a few logs, and I think we might have a placer. Is there an easy placer that we just have available to us? This one's actually pretty nice, to be honest. I'm pretty sure this is the one that has a timer, and it doesn't really care. It doesn't use power or anything. It just automatically places blocks. So that's going to be perfect. And that's the one from Cyclic. So you should be able to just throw logs or wood. Let's pull up some wood. Let's throw a stack of this in here. That should be enough. All right, so the latex processing unit itself is going to need power. First of all, it's also going to need water. And luckily we have water running right here. So this is going to need water. It's also going to need latex, which we're going to produce that over here. These don't need power, right, to run. But this thing needs power. We also need, let's see, fluid pipes. We only need 1. That's going to connect. Actually, we can probably connect it right there. Let's get our Yeta wrench. Slap that bad boy right in. Let's put this in the right mode. There we go. And now we can see everything. And that should be getting water now. Now, this is where we need to set these guys up. So I think the power, let's see, the Yeta wrench shows me the power's right here. I mean, I don't really need power for these machines, but I do need to know where these are going to be located at. So let's just do it right here, right in the corner. I think I can have a block placer facing up. Yes. So this will just place blocks, just like that. Perfect. And then these need to be placed in a specific location, just like this. Facing the other way, actually. They need to face the object, I guess. That's going to be a little bit more difficult on this one. There we go. And same thing goes here. So they should start, if I place them correctly. That is not wanting to rotate properly. Let's see. Will a wrench work? Or a hammer? The hammer's usually good. Alright, I think that's facing the right way. I actually don't know. I should have probably waited for the wood. I don't know. We'll find out. If this starts building up latex, we know it's working. Latex, latex, latex. Okay, so it's all working. Perfect. Now we need to make sure. Okay, so we did place a whole stack in there. Now we just need to route some fluid pipes. Preferably these. over to our machine here. And we'll just put this into the side. We'll set this to insert. This extract will be off. I'll go ahead and just shut these off. You can also use the Yetta wrench for this for a little bit easier of a config. If you don't want these here, you can also shift right click and that pulls everything off. Nice and easy. Alright, let's turn that off. Insert is going to be on. This one, like I said, we're just going to remove this all from these. I don't want these connected to the side. I think it just looks a little bit better. We're going to slap these on like so. Run that to the middle. Then connect. And these are going to all be set to extract, always active. Extract. And extract. So this should be filling with latex. And what's going to happen, this is going to produce these tiny dry rubber. And then we're going to turn that into dry rubber pellets. And then the dry rubber pellets can be turned into plastic after smelting. These are what's going to be needed for, I mean, these are a replacement for the rubber. But in Industrial Foregoing, they are actually required for pretty much every machine after this point. And the reason I want this is mostly for the mob farm upgrade that we're going to be doing in a few episodes, where we're going to start extracting experience from our mob farm and being able to utilize that. So now that we're done with this, let's go ahead and take a look at what we need to do next. So this is where I was saying we are going to get into the adventure. So for this adventure, I'm going to head off in a direction I have not yet gone, and that is this direction. So if we take a look here, we are going to see that this is west. So whenever we head back, we're going to make sure that we are nearing west, or, you know, we can go the old-fashioned route and we can just make a compass. So there we go. We have a compass. Our spawn is actually right over here, so our compass is going to work perfect for us. We can get back to our house fairly easy. Now, the only other thing I have on me is a bag for storage. I'm going to be using our hang glider. Now, a lot of people have been telling me to put the hang glider into my offhand and then utilize this. But first you have to activate it, I guess. So activate it first, then use this, and you can just propel yourself up with it. And it's great for flight. Like, don't get me wrong. That is great. And you can see it's almost dangerous. Like, here's the thing. I know that some of these things are incredibly fast options for travel. But it can get like world destroying. You can get pretty crazy with this, and some things could actually happen where you start having chunk loading issues, which I don't want to deal with. But yes, doing it this way is quite nice. But remember, we do have that speed charm on us. So honestly, if I was to just bypass the player launcher altogether and use a slime sling, we can get a lot more air that way. And I go really fast just by myself because of that speed modifier that I have on me. Like, we can travel distances at an incredibly fast rate. Like, it's insane. Now, I still want to know. Oh, by the way, this is one of those ember guys. Nice. It is getting dark. Now, I don't know what these things underground are, or underwater. By the way, we go really fast in water as well. If you didn't notice, look how fast we can travel in water. Oh man, because of that speed thing. Like, I wanted to look into these and see what this was. What is this? There's no telling. Like, this looks like a dungeon, a part of a dungeon or something. I should probably figure out, break this glass. Can I break the glass? Oh my gosh, I can't break the glass. I thought I was gonna be able to break something, but it doesn't even let me. Alright, anyways. So I'm still trying to adventure a little bit. It is dark. Now, I don't know if there is that mod in here that makes it cold on one biome, or cold the more you go north and south or whatever. I didn't know those spawned underwater. But we're going to figure that out. By the way, this also lets me go pretty fast as well. But here we go. Here's a cold biome. So this is what I want to see. Do mobs spawn in this cold biome, and will Blizz spawn in particular? What is up there, actually? What is this? Is this another type of dungeon that I've not seen? What? Explore the building. Oh, this is from the Miner? Really? What do I do with him? Locked chest. Okay, I don't know anything about this mod. This is completely new to me. Huh. I don't know if I should kill him. I don't want to do that. It's probably because it's nighttime, so he's sleeping. Alright, we need to see if Blizz will spawn. I mean, it's a cold biome. They should totally spawn in this biome. But there are bunny rabbits as well spawning. Over there we have a ship. What? What in the world? Hold on. I come out here. It's got a whole group of... Are those bad guys? Oh boy, yeah, those are bad guys. That's a pirate ship for sure. That's so cool. Is there loot on that thing? I don't know how close I can get to these guys before I get killed. Can I kill the captain? Doesn't look like I can get that far. Wow. That's something we're gonna have to definitely take a look at. Now there's gotta be Blizz. I mean, maybe they don't spawn particularly in this biome. I don't know. But it is dark. I'm sure you guys are loving this. There's a mob that you don't see very often. Sorry, bunny. But I need to... Oh, man. What advancement is that? That didn't make me feel good. I was wanting the rabbit's foot. Come on. There's got to be something else over here. Like, all it... Okay, so I'm not seeing... I feel like this biome is not producing what I want them to produce. Ow. Produce slow... Oh, I didn't want the slowness effect. Man, I was really hoping some Blizz would spawn. Not seeing it in this biome. So we're gonna have to find another cold biome. Almost like a cold desert here. Oh no. Oh no. I was like, what's going on? All the potion effects. Let's continue. I think we're still heading west. I have no clue. We're going to get hang-ups like this every now and then just because of how fast we're actually moving. It does seem like the chunks are doing a pretty good job of keeping up. I'm not even holding shift, by the way. It's just the speed modifier that we have on us is just absolutely ridiculous. I want to see if we're going to uncover any more cold biomes because I really want some Blizz. If we can't do Blizz, that's what the backup was that we made before we left, was just to make sure, because if not, we're going to go the experience route and we're going to hand make the stuff with snow. This is the problem that I was talking about, by the way. If you go too fast and the chunks don't load, oh boy. Yeah, here's another... What in the world? Building 2 of 50. And then we have a thatch house, which I know what that one's from. That's from Roost. Good old Roost. Or not Roost, Roots. I believe. They've changed things. Oh, that's got a spawner down there. Okay. That spawner could actually come in handy, though. I kind of want that. I want that. Look at that. Look at that. I've not seen these yet. The mystical lib insects. And all kinds of goodies we're finding. I should have adventured. Man. Well, they drop slime? What? And they also drop. What is it? Slime ball, and then the carapace, something like that. Anyways, I think I want to break this spawner because this should give me a broken spawner, and then we have whoa, all kinds of loot. Holy moly! Look at all these wizard wands. String, an ender book. Oh my goodness. Guys, this thing right here is worth it for the travel alone. We also need the iridium shards. You don't get iridium shards just every day. Nice. Usually there's like a book and stuff in here, but this one is a little bit different. Really cool. And then these, sometimes you can look around and you'll see the holes. There might be like fireworks. Ah, here they are. And they're full of fireworks, guys. Like, no joke. Let's go ahead and bag some of this stuff up. Definitely save that for later. I need these out. Yeah, these are full of fireworks, and they will shoot different things. Look at that. Fully programmed already. You don't even have to worry about them. They're just full of different styles of fireworks. Look at that. And so yeah, these are actually really cool to find because, of course, you can steal all their fireworks. There's also a mechanic down below. You might find a ton of redstone and all kinds of stuff that is also pretty nice. Those are down a little ways. I'm sure if you like follow this down, it'll take you to that point. Yeah. I think we just broke one of those pieces. But you can see there's some of the redstone. And it goes down. It's like a redstone trail all the way up. Super cool. Super, super cool. So I totally forgot about this, but we can actually make the nature's compass. And that will help us out dramatically on finding particular biomes. And I'm thinking one biome that I want is you can kind of sort this a few different ways. Let's go ahead and eat real quick. There's a few ways we can sort this. We can actually search. And here's all the different biomes. We have Badlands, Birch Bog, the Cold Taiga we can search for. And it tells us the distance. And then our compass will actually show us what direction we need to go to get to it. So this is actually a bit better. So if we go to this biome, we might have a better chance of finding exactly what we need. I have never seen a biome like this. What in the world, guys? Crystal. So this is from this is from the plants mod. So it adds these crystals, and I think you can make tools with these crystal parts. Yeah, you can make like crystal tools. This is kind of cool. But this is that biome from that mod. Like, look at this wood. I wonder. Oh, this is, no, it's not even wood. This is, crystal wood. It creates wood that kind of looks like this. Huh. Imagine living here. Imagine you building a house in this biome. Oh my gosh. That would be so weird. It could be very possible though, but like, oh my. Right? I mean, this is a huge biome as well. So yeah, we should be coming pretty close to this biome, by the way. Since we can travel so fast, 1,000 or so blocks is not that far. Like, we can even run very fast. It's kind of crazy. When we get, when we get actual flight as well, It's crazy because that speed assist actually helps with your flight as well, making your flight like crazy. What is this? Is this a village? Wait, what? It's locked. I'm still trying to figure out what's up with this. What is that? What? What? Wait a minute. He's straight up. What? Wait. You need to be at least in the village to hire this villager. View travel book entry for... Oh man, we have... Yeah, that's something we're gonna have to... I have to look into that. I have no idea what that mod is. No idea at all. But that sort of brought a little bit of life into this world, right? Brought a little bit of life. We don't have any bone, do we? No. So, unfortunately, I didn't really come across any Blizz, but that's okay because we can figure it out on our own. We don't necessarily need to find them in the world, but I mean, it was nice to kind of travel around to do this. Now, you can... Whoa, hold on. What? Oh my gosh, guys. We need to save this location. This is a biome for the Betweenlands. And of course we get a lovely lag spike. Oh, we gotta save this in our Ender book. So this is where we get kind of lucky here. We have this book that we found. We can save locations here. Oh yeah, we gotta get away from him. He's a bad guy, by the way. We'll just create that real quick. Oh yeah, he's gonna try and kill us. He can lift us up and teleport us and all kinds of stuff. We gotta get away from there. But still, that's the biome that we needed to find for the between... Oh my gosh, get away from me. No! No! Dude, we're gonna have to kill him. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so we almost died to that guy. That guy is a little bit more powerful than I can handle right now, or want to handle. But anyways, that biome, this right here is how you get to the Betweenlands, which is like an entirely different world in its own. It's kind of crazy. Oh, here's pineapple. Hey, I found pineapple. That's kind of cool, because I think pineapple's like a superfood. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Yeah, get out of here, creeper. Okay. Yeah, time to head back. I'm working on getting back, but that's really cool. So now we can use this book, and it'll use a little bit of our personal experience to teleport us there. So anytime we need to go back, so when we need to find the Betweenlands, we already know where it's at, thanks to us kind of doing a little bit of adventuring. But anyways, I gotta head back. Like I said, we don't necessarily need to find Blizz. It may have been because we weren't in the proper biome, even though it's supposed to spawn in cold biomes. And we were in a cold biome. I don't know. We can spawn it ourselves, so no need for no need for us to jump through any hoops to be able to get that to work. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back home, and we're gonna work on our crops and get those all set up. So before we end today's episode, we need to do something with this crop. Now I want this thing running, right? But I don't want it making these items anymore because, yeah, to be honest, we have way too many of them now. I really wanted all the dyes. Don't get me wrong, the dyes are very well worth it because we don't have to like look for dyes when we want to make things. And I'm gonna show you guys later on some really cool things that you can do with dyes in this pack. But as you can see, this is just a yeah, it's just a giant amount of just random stuff. I mean, some of it might be useful. I don't know. We might be able to do some crazy things with this stuff later. especially all this stained glass and stuff. That can be pretty useful. But we need to convert this into another type of farm. I'm even going to remove this. Let's see. By the way, we got this diamond hoe by killing a mob. We killed a diamond hoe wielding invisible fella, and he dropped it. So, anyways, dirt. I need to replace this, and the tilled soul sand needs to be replaced because we are going to be getting into mystical agriculture. Yes, mystical agriculture is going to be really, really cool if we can get into it pretty early on. We need to take all of this Inferium essence that we've been gathering, and we need to put that in our system along with all the other stuff. And then seeds, we have 500 of, so we should be good there. So let's go take a look at mystical agriculture. And we need to start making Inferium seeds. So we have Inferium. This is a tier 2. We need to make the tier 1 right here. So let's just go ahead and make a few, because I don't think we can make a tier 2. That's going to require the upgraded. Of course, the higher the tier, the more Inferium they drop. So that's the only thing that's different. That's different with the tiers. So here's our Inferium. Let's go ahead and craft as much of it as we can. And there we go. 42 Inferium seeds. So that's all we have access to at the moment. So what we need to do is go ahead and just plant all these. And just let everything else do its job. Now, we are going to speed this up a little bit different than you're probably used to. We're going to use some rustic to help this speed up. I'm going to show you that here in a second. And that will give this a significant speed boost. Now, I don't know if this, I mean, with the way that everything else has been going, I doubt that this has, I bet it has a really small chance of dropping another seed. We're going to find out later on, but this right here, this needs to be cleared out, kind of. Let's see, do we have the ability to do this? In actually additions, we have the storage right here, the storage crate keeper. Let's make that. You put that inside the crate, and then you can break the crate. And what it'll do is it'll keep its internal inventory, so that way you can move it around. And yeah, we definitely need to move this thing somewhere. I'm going to put it up here for now. And then I'll rescan and let that thing detect it. But I don't want that there. What we can do here, I mean, I guess we can go ahead and make another crate. And then we'll just place it here. And this one will be specifically for carrots and or other material. So it'll be for carrots, which we need to power this, and everything else. All right, so let's talk about rustic. So, at rustic, we need to make ourselves a few apiaries. I'm gonna make 4 for right now. Put them all in each corner here around our farm. They don't have to be set up like this, but I'm going to place them like this for right now. And then we need to look at rustic and grab the bee. So as soon as we place this in here, this right here is eventually going to start generating bees, and we're going to start seeing duplications of these bees. They're going to start increasing in population. I believe. I don't think we have to have 2 in here. I think 1 works. I'm going to have to give it a little bit of time to see. If not, we can always find another hive. They're like all over the place. I did see a few even on my way here. But this is, I mean, it's going to give you a couple things. It's going to give you the bee. They're also going to produce the honey that you see down here, the honeycombs. So at rustic, you can see right here. And these honeycombs later on can be used in rustic to produce like fluids and things like that. You can see the honeycomb just generated right there. So once we get a bunch of these have another effect. They speed up crop growth around them, which is another great effect. And we can increase that exponentially by adding more of them, right? And then overall, they'll start speeding up our crops really fast. And these are a great way to do this. So let's just take a quick look at our processing that we started originally, and let's just see. Oh, yeah, it's completely full. So yeah, we should be able to take this, and let's go ahead and convert these into the pellets. And there we go. And we got an entire stack of dry rubber, and we can throw this inside here and get that cooking, and that is going to get us our plastic. Look at that. Perfect. So now we have plastic, which is going to help us progress through the rest of Industrial 4 going. So I think we're going to work on that next episode. We're going to get some things going. We're going to convert our mob farm over here. I think we're going to also try and get a mob farm going in the Nether. That would be great as well, so we could have those 2 resources flowing in for us. And then when it comes to this over here, these guys are doing pretty good. I went ahead and expanded and just put them all on the inner side, and this seems to be working pretty good. It does seem to each cycle grow these things pretty quickly. So yeah, this does help boost this whole thing. So does, of course, the sprinkler and everything else. And this is still staying powered perfectly fine and keeping this powered enough to run its cycles, which is really great. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video, guys, a huge thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next episode, and as always, thanks for watching.